Hi, I'm TV's Paul Schaefer, and you know, my whole career in television, all I tried to do was get on camera, get into the frame, try to make myself visible. Maybe then I could make an impression. Well, tonight I'm here to try to make NF visible. So for all you people out there living with NF, I see you, you're visible, you're making an impression. Now join me in the fight to end NF.
My name is Jackson. I'm 4. I have an F. NF means neurofibromatosis. Neurofibromatosis.
My name is Stacy, and I'm Jackson's mom. Jackson was diagnosed at 6 weeks with neurofibromatosis. NF causes tumors to grow on nerves.
It's a genetic disorder. People with NF don't all look the same.
And they don't all have the same symptoms. Jackson's symptoms are cafe au lait spots and 2 groups of plexiforms that we continue to monitor. No, you're special spots! NF occurs in 1 in every 3,000 people.
Of all populations.
It affects millions worldwide, including Jackson.
And that affects my family.
May is NF Awareness Month!
Spread the word. Share this video.
End it up!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, friends and extended family of the Children's Funeral Foundation, I am Jonathan Sadowski, and welcome to Home is Where the Heart Is, a live stream event to end NF. Jackson, to me, is an NF hero, someone who is living with neurofibromatosis, a disease you would not know he even had. And that's why we're here tonight, to make NF visible. May is NF Awareness Month, and tonight, May 17th, we are celebrating World NF Awareness Day. Many of you watching are affected by NF, but many of you may not know what NF is. Neurofibromatosis, or NF, is a genetic disorder that causes tumors to grow on nerves. And what better way to bring people together on World NF Awareness Day, while most of the country is still sheltering at home, than tonight's live stream celebration. With so many of my friends, celebrity guests, and singers to pay tribute and raise funds for the millions of people worldwide living with NF. To have more fun tonight, you can play CTF Bingo. Download your bingo card at ctf.org/heart and mark your card all evening by watching for special appearances and clues along the way. We'll have a special prize for our bingo champ. Tonight, we will hear from Martin Short and Alec Baldwin. Chef Michael Voltaggio is cooking up special for you. And for all Francophiles watching, we have the sensational Patrick Bruel, along with the cast of Fuller House and so many more, including a spectacular finale by America's Got Talent winner, magician Shin Lim. Plus, we have inspiring stories of NF heroes who need to be seen. This live stream is being closed captioned for the hearing impaired via Zoom. To access that, please see the URL noted on your screen, ctf.org/heartcc. Tonight, we also hope you will donate to the Children's Tumor Foundation to ensure that the mission to end NF continues. You can do that throughout the evening by texting END NF to 41444 or go to ctf.org/heart. Or you can even call 800-323-7938. CTF staff are waiting to hear your call. To make you feel very special, everyone who makes a donation tonight will see their name scrolling atop of the screen in real time, thanking you in advance. Please enjoy the show. Also, tonight we are setting a goal. We are trying to raise $100,000. Now, for all the kids out there, coming up next is special. Please welcome the Power Rangers.
Hey, I'm Davi Santos.
I'm Claire Blackwelder.
I'm Yoshi Sudarso.
James Davies.
I'm Camille Hyde.
I'm Michael Tabor.
Hey, I'm Brennan Mejia, and we're the Power Rangers Dino Charge.
We play superheroes on TV.
But you who live with NF are the real heroes.
You are to me.
To me.
And me.
You are to me.
And me.
And me.
You are not alone.
And we are standing with you.
To end.
NF.
We are with you till the end.
The NNF together.
That was awesome. Thank you, Power Rangers. Now, I wanted to take a minute to thank our sponsors for tonight's show. Inflexion Therapeutics, Onco 360, and Rock Pond Productions, who are generously supporting our collective mission to end NF. If you are a fan of the hit television show Bones, you might remember that they did an entire powerful episode all about neurofibromatosis and the Children's Tumor Foundation. And now, joining us is Bones star Emily Deschanel.
Hi, Jonathan. It's Emily Deschanel. I am socially distancing at my home right now, saying hello, and I'm so happy to join the Zoomathon right now. I think one of the biggest challenges with NF is that not enough people know that it exists, even though it affects 1 in 3,000 people, which is quite a lot. And I think another thing that's challenging is that NF can manifest itself in so many different ways, right? I mean, people with NF can grow tumors anywhere where there are nerves, tumors that cause deformities, blindness, you can go deaf. NF can also cause bone abnormalities.
Hi, hey, did you just say something about bones?
No. Michaela, how did you get on this call?
Oh, right. Well, I programmed your computer to call me every time you say the word bones. You know, play a computer genius for that long. You pick up a thing or two.
Well, that's very impressive.
Thank you. I thought so. Thank you. So if you're not talking about our show, then what are you talking about?
Oh, I was actually, I'm in the middle of a Zoomathon. I'm doing a Zoomathon for the Children's Tumor Foundation. I was just mentioning how NF can manifest itself in the bones.
Hey, hi. What was that you were saying about bones?
Michaela, did you program my computer to call Tamara too?
Sorry.
Well, just tell me, are you talking about Bones because all 12 seasons are streaming on Amazon right now, or are we coming back on the air?
Oh, no, actually, I wasn't talking about the show at all.
I mean, personally, if you ask me, it's kind of a no-brainer. If you can bring back MacGyver, you can bring back Bones, right?
You know, on Bones, we did an episode on NF, which you could stream now if you want.
I don't know about you guys, but having done that many episodes, it really helps with this living in isolation thing.
Wait, Michaela, are you saying that you're watching the show to pass the time right now?
No.
Okay. Well, it's lovely to see you ladies, and I was in the middle of a Zoomathon, so why don't you join me? You want to say hi to Jonathan and everyone else at home?
Hi, Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan.
The point I was making is that NF is just not as visible, and we need to do all that we can to make people more aware.
I mean, if you watch Bones, you'd already know about that. So
it's true. We did do an episode about it.
We did.
Yeah, but we still need to do more, because in order to, solve any problem, to cure any disease, the first step is in knowing that it exists, right?
Right.
And we can end NF.
So for those of you out there who have NF,
we see you.
Hi, I'm Jane Seymour. You might know me as Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, and I'm here to support the fight to end NF. So to all of you who are living with NF, I see you.
Hey everybody, Howie Mandel here. Oh my God, I just noticed my hair is a mess. Anyway, the reason I'm here is I want to help make NF visible. And to all of you living with NF, I see you. I do. Join me in the fight to end NF, please. My hair.
My name is Alex, and I have neurofibromatosis type 1. I want them to know that I have a tumor in my brain.
My name is Jane and I have neurofibromatosis type 1. Well, at first, I guess, from preschool through kindergarten, I was bullied because of it.
I want people to know that I'm a little different, and I want them to know that I have more tumors around my body.
Like, sometimes when people don't understand what something is, they get scared. I want you to see me and see NF.
And I want you to see me and see NF.
Can you believe that? It is so moving to hear from these NF heroes. Alex and Jane, you guys are so inspiring, as are all the NF heroes you will see tonight. And I just got an update, folks. I have been informed that an anonymous donor is going to match all donations in the first hour up to $50,000. Don't forget, you can donate at any time tonight by texting END-NF to 41444 or going to ctf.org/heart. You can also call 800-323-7938. In fact, do we have an update yet? No, not yet. We'll get back to you with an update. Another big thank you to all of our sponsors for this evening's Sumathon, Inflexion, who is helping us end NF by changing the treatment landscape for those living with NF, along with Onco 360 and Rock Pond Productions. We've done something special for our donors tonight, too. If you donate $100 or more, you will receive a limited edition Home is Where the Heart Is t-shirt to commemorate this special evening and show the world that you want to end NF. We have such an exciting segment for you coming up with superstar basketball player Kevin Love, who himself has faced adversity with mental health, and a wonderful young musician who went very far on America's Got Talent. And he's a heartthrob, too. And some very funny, talented stars, including Dave Thomas from SCTV, Dave Foley from News Radio and Kids in the Hall. I love that guy. And my dear friend from Young and Hungry, Kim Whitley. So make sure you have your bingo cards handy as I hand it over to Dave.
Hi, I'm Dave Thomas.
Hello, my name is Dave Foley.
I'm here today to talk about NF.
I'm here because I want to make NF visible. And now if you're out there and you're living with NF, I see you.
I want you all to join me in the fight against NF. And for those of you who have NF, I want you to know that we see you.
So please join me in the fight to end NF.
Hello everyone, it's Marcin here. You may know me from America's Got Talent or maybe from my many videos on the internet. I just wanted to say that it's a real honor to be able to participate in this event and to be able to support the Children's Tumor Foundation. I think that these sort of events are very worthwhile, and I'm very happy to be able to participate in any way. So yeah, in quarantine it's quite, maybe sometimes it's quite sad or it's difficult, you know, to keep your mood up. So I chose quite an upbeat piece. So I hope you'll enjoy it. Yeah. Cheers.
basically actress and comedian. And I am here to talk about NF. And for those that are living with NF, I want to say, I see you. I want everyone to please join me in the fight against NF, to end NF. If you know someone, if you don't, it is time. Let's stop NF.
What's up, everybody? It's Kevin Love here. I want to give a big shout out to my guy, Nick. I'm always happy to help you out and do everything I can to make NF visible. And to everybody out there that's living with NF, I see you. We all see you. I know this disease affects millions, yet patients struggle because there are very, very few treatment options. So please join me in this fight to end NF by making a donation, and let's help everyone find a cure.
Welcome back. I am Jonathan Sadowski, and before we begin again, I just wanted to give some updates. I want to thank Nikki Ulrich, Gabe Grossman, and Liz Rodwell for your donations. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an update. We have been live for 19 minutes, and we have raised $75,000, not including the $50,000 anonymous match, which means in the first 20 minutes of tonight's telethon, we have raised over $100,000 for the Children's Tumor Foundation. That is amazing. So, for everyone joining us, we are here to make NF visible, and I think we are doing a damn fine job already. If you haven't already, be sure to download tonight's bingo card at ctf.org/heart to play along all evening and watch for special appearances throughout the night. And while you're there, you can make a donation. I am so excited for our next few segments. Nick Gilbert, an NF hero and inspiration to so many, is up next, followed by the very funny and quarantined comedian, Mike Young. Throughout the evening, we have some superstar athletes that you will recognize along with our NF heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for this NF hero, Nick Gilbert.
Hi, I'm Nick Gilbert. I was diagnosed with NF1 when I was 15 months old, so I've known about it my whole life, basically. And a good way to think of things throughout my whole life is there's a positive to all the negatives. Like when I was younger, all I thought of was when I had chemo the next day, was basically just being able to miss school the next day, being able to do my homework late, which is obviously a good thing when you're younger. And, I've carried that throughout my whole life. And, that's really helped me mentally.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, you won't be seeing him in Cincinnati, you will not be catching him in Cleveland, and he will not be at the Royal Oak Music Theater this weekend as scheduled. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the very lonely, losing his mind, bachelor in pandemic. Give it up for Mike Young. Mike, why are you wearing a hat? Because I haven't had a haircut in 2 months. My name is Mike Young. I'm a comedian, I'm a writer and director. I made a couple movies not enough people saw, so I haven't made my third movie yet. I have a personal connection to NF through the Gilbert family. Dan's been a friend of mine for 10, 11 years. We did a movie called Adam Together coming out in 2021. And I've known Nick Gilbert since he's 10 years old. Nick is one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life. And even when he was a kid, he had an attitude. And I always told Dan, I said, this kid is hilarious and he's got a gift, which is complete irony with what we're doing here today. All right, so if you are affected by NF, I see you. I see you. And we are here to make this NF situation visible, okay? But more than anything, we are here to put an end to NF. I got a microphone, I'm in front of a computer, and this is the world we live in. Let me tell you something, being a bachelor in pandemic, it ain't easy. I'm serious, I'm starting to think about my exes, like maybe I should have made it work. Maybe there's nothing wrong with the day drinker. I should call her, bring her back, let's have fun. I'd love to day drink right now. I'm not saying I'm ready to settle down, but I'm ready to settle, okay? I'm not that great. You're not that great, I'm not that great. Let's just both compromise. Because being single in a pandemic, it ain't easy. First of all, I've never shopped for a year in my life. You ever shop for a week? I don't shop at all. Like, Mike, you gotta go shop for a week's worth of food. What does that even mean? All right, I go to the supermarket, I'm used to getting a quarter pound of everything, and it's gone in 2 days. Quarter pound of turkey, quarter pound of salami, quarter pound of cheese. Everything gets wrapped up in cheese. Cheese is the new bread. That's the bachelor diet, all right? I eat standing up. I don't sit down. It's not healthy, but it's what my life has been like lately. And let me tell you something. If you're in a relationship, just stay in. And you can see that now during this time. Grind it out. You're grinding it right now, ladies. I know you're looking at your man right now like, damn, I haven't seen him in my house in 20 years at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. This is who you married. Anyway, listen. Once again, my name is Mike Young. Thanks for having me. Let's do everything we can to eradicate NF. Okay? And if you're dealing with NF, remember, I see you.
Like, what's up, buddy?
Hey, so I'm going in for my 23rd surgery soon.
No way.
Yeah.
For what?
I have to take out 2 of my wisdom teeth and take out a cyst.
Well, I've done the wisdom teeth before. Okay, well. I still have a baby tooth, by the way. I still, one of my adult teeth never grew in, so my baby tooth is still in there. It's, I don't know, I think it's on this side over here, I think, on the bottom. Well, I'm sorry if they're going for another surgery, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to say to you that you've been inspiration to not only me, but I know our entire family, being as tough as you are, fighting through everything you fought through. Keep fighting. I know you push through every day. I thought when I was struggling in football-wise, maybe college or NFL, maybe when I was going through kind of my surgeries and stuff like that, I talked to Buddy quite a bit, and he always reminded me that I'm just playing a game, and there's a lot more to life than that. Him being a surgeon, he always, not always, but a lot of times he had people's lives in his hands when he was doing surgery. You guys fight. You going through the surgery, you fight a lot harder than I've ever had to playing football. So I just want to say thank you. I know we'll kick NF in the butt. I think stories like yours and your, friends and family who have been through this, you I think a lot bigger inspiration to all of us than I am to anyone. My whole family, not only here but back home, they all appreciate your fight and hard work, so keep it up, dude. For all of you with NF, I see you. Please join me in the fight to end NF.
Hello there, Kevin Pollak here.
Hi, I'm Richard Karn.
Hi, I'm Gilbert Gottfried, and I'm here to make NF visible.
Do you see people with NF?
I'm here because I want to help make NF visible.
So to any of you out there with NF, I see you.
I see you. I truly do.
Neurofibromatosis. I see you.
Hey, how you doing? Al Yankovic here. The weird one. And I just want to do my part to help make neurofibromatosis visible. I want to say to all of you out there right now living with NF, I see you. Okay, that came off way creepier than I intended, but you get the idea. Anyway, I urge you all to join me in the fight to end NF.
My name is Ken, and I have neurofibromatosis type 1. When I was a kid, people were often nervous and scared, and it certainly affected in social situations, particularly romantic situations, but people were always concerned and confused about the way I look. Well, it's just, look, you can't see who I am. I guess that's the answer to the question. You can only see what you can see, which is true of anybody. You see what I think is a significant facial disfigurement, thanks to the big tumor on my face. You see that my right arm is injured. Most people can't see that I am a BK amputee. I would love nothing more than to snap my fingers and have it disappear and to put the foundation out of business, but I don't think that's going to happen. I do think, though, that we can find effective treatments, and I certainly hope they're pretty fast in coming. My name is Ken, and I want you to see me and see NF.
Welcome back, everybody, to Home is Where the Heart Is. I am your host, Jonathan Sadowski. Friends, I know we've been experiencing some audio difficulty. We are on that. We actually had a perfect run through, but we had a giant spike in bandwidth with all the viewers at home, with all the donations coming in. And with that said, I want to give a few shout outs. Thank you to Cure NF with Jack for your support tonight. Thank you to Michael Peterson and the Jaffa family for your support tonight. Also, we have an update. We have raised over $150,000 tonight in the first 30 minutes. We are up in the ante, folks. Let's go for 200,000. I am just blown away to see all these incredibly talented people coming out to support CTF and ending NF. I'm just utterly blown away. Plus, how amazing is Ken Rudd, a lawyer, superhero for NF, and just your new best friend. Are you guys playing along with bingo yet? Print and play along all evening to win some great CTF swag. Find your card and learn how to play at ctf.org/heart. So, I have some fun for you coming up. Some powerhouse athletes are joining us this evening, but first I want to introduce the governor of Arkansas, Asa Hutchinson, who so amazingly took time out of working on COVID in Arkansas to join us to provide this message of hope. He's followed by Pete Tanguay, another Arkansas native and owner of Rock Pond Productions, one of our sponsors for tonight's event. Thank you, Pete, and to all of our sponsors. Now, let's hear from the governor.
Hi, I'm Asa Hutchinson, governor of Arkansas, the natural state. Greetings from the state capitol in Little Rock, and it's my privilege to proclaim May 2020 as NF Awareness Month and to work with the Children's Tumor Foundation here in Arkansas. Through great events such as this, we're getting out the word about NF and raising awareness for what we need to fight it. With the recent announcement of the FDA's approval of the first treatment for NF, we are on the cusp of some amazing advances for patients who are living with NF. I'm proud to support the Children's Tumor Foundation and its events here in Little Rock, as well as the events across the country. To our heroes living with NF, I see you. You are visible, and we won't stop fighting for you. To all who are watching, let's end NF together. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Jonathan, and what an amazing Zoomathon we're having tonight. And hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for being a part of our effort to raise awareness and raise funds to end NF. My name is Pete Tanguay. I would like to tell you my NF story very briefly and then introduce our next artist. In 2008, I joined the NF endurance team. And what that meant is I adopted Mavia as my NF hero. And every marathon, every triathlon, every Ironman that I did it for her. And you know, that really made a difference in my racing. Because there would be times when I would get to the point in the race when I didn't have the strength to go on. I was wanting to quit, and I would think of Mavia, and I would think of her battle for NF, and I would think of how she has no finish line, and they just have to fight, and it would really give me strength, and it would help me have some perspective that I could make it to the end. And it's been such a rewarding time for me to get to know her and her brother Maddox and her parents Ryan and Carrie, and just to kind of from afar experience their battle with NF. And so I'm lucky. I mean, I don't have any connection to it, but running on the NF endurance team has really impacted my life and made a difference. And Mavia, I love you, and I'm so excited to see you grow in such a beautiful young lady, and I really hope that we can get you a finish line soon, where we can end NF for you. So with that, our next performer is Sandra Norton. He's coming to us from Porto, Portugal. Good friend of mine, amazing musician. And he's going to play a song from his latest album, Flying High at the Heart of It. And I thought that was kind of appropriate since our theme tonight is Home is Where the Heart Is. So here's Sandra Norton. Thank you, everybody.
I'm so happy and so honored to share a song to the world and join in the NF cause. I will play a song called Percussive Talk. Hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to donate Children's Tumor Foundation.
Hi, I'm Ricki Lake, and I want to make NF visible. And if you struggle with NF, I want you to know that I see you. Many years ago, I met a little girl with NF1, and she touched my heart forever. She was the reason we made the film We the People. Please help me in fighting to end NF.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Jonathan Sadowski, and this is Home is Where the Heart Is. Ricki Lake, ladies and gentlemen. Even Ricki Lake has a connection to NF. Did you guys know that NF is one of the most common rare diseases? More common than cystic fibrosis, hereditary muscular dystrophy, and Huntington's disease combined. And too few have heard about it. But tonight, we are changing that by making NF visible. And so far, through your generous donations, we have raised over $150,000. Thank you for helping us do that. Don't forget, you can always make a donation by texting NF to 41444 and going to ctf.org/heart or calling 800-323-7938. And thank you to tonight's sponsors, Inflexion Therapeutics, who is helping CTF find new treatments for those living with NF, Onco 360, and Rock Pond Productions. Also, do we have a comment that just came up here? $200,000, baby, from Gabe Missouri. Yeah, we're trying, man. We are trying for it. Thank you for the comment. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank you for engaging. Now, this next bit is really fun. Legends in their own right. WWE superstars Roman Reigns, Mike the Miz, and pro footballer Darryl Greene, along with some NF superstars. This is just incredible. Let's go to Roman Reigns and his superstar NF hero, Cataleya, who I promise will absolutely melt your heart.
My name is Joe Onawai, aka Roman Reigns. Kat, do you want to introduce yourself?
Cataleya.
What's your AKA? What are you also known as? What's your nickname?
Kit Kat.
That's right. Awesome.
We did name after a candy, Kit Kat.
Why did you have that nickname? Why did they give you that nickname?
Because it's probably named after a candy.
No. Yeah. What now?
It's when I was doing chemo.
That's right. And you were helping out the other kids, right?
Mhm.
Very cool. What you would bring them candy?
Yeah.
You'd bring enough to share with everybody, right?
Mhm.
I adore you and I love you, not only because you're my family and you're my blood, but just how strong you are and just how much courage you have, and to be so young and to just be so tough and so courageous. But yeah, just everything that you do, you're an inspiration, and it just makes me really proud for me to be able to say that I'm related to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, can you tell me a little bit about NF and what type you have?
I have NF1.
Do you know when you first found out?
When I was 1 year old.
So just a baby then. So you've been dealing with this your whole life, huh?
When I was 2, I found out my family found out I had a brain tumor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that's tough, but tough times make tough people, and that's what you are. You're a tough little warrior.
It's hard, but I'm doing fine because I take a special medicine called chemo, and every night I take it at 9 o'clock.
And what is something that's great about having it? What is something maybe you've learned from these tough times?
I've learned that people love me and they pray for me a lot.
Yes, we do. So you have a strong support system. What do I want to say to NF? NF, I want to say, thank you for coming around, but we've had enough of you. We want you to beat it. We want you to scram. We want you to kick rocks and get out of here. We've had enough of you. You made your presence felt. But yeah, just like I swiped that message away, we're swiping you away. NF, you're done, buddy.
Go away now, and then or else I'll flat you like a tortilla with my judo. And then let's do this, but let's do this. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
What's up? It's the most must-see WWE superstar of all time, The Miz, and I want to talk to you about something that needs to be even more must-see than me, and that is NF, neurofibromatosis. It's a disease that causes tumors to grow on nerve endings, and it is not pleasant. 1 in 3,000 people are affected by this disease, and it needs your attention. I want to applaud the Children's Tumor Foundation because they not only dedicate themselves into finding a cure for NF, but they also have created the first ever FDA-approved drug to help treat NF. So kudos to you guys. Great job. And to everyone watching at home, please donate. Please create awareness of NF, neurofibromatosis. And if you do that, you too will be awesome!
Hi, everyone. My name is Darryl Greene. Some of you know me from the Pro Football Hall of Famer. Played for Washington 20 years. And I'm excited today to be on the first ever CTF Zoomathon. Home is where the heart is, where we're zooming right to you to make NF visible. That's our goal. Now, and I'm not by myself. I'm not alone. I'm here with a good friend for a long time. Matter of fact, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Joe Early. So
Thank you.
I've been knowing, thank you, Joe, and glad to be on with you. And Joe, you have NF. What NF? What do you have? What do you call what you have?
I have NF1.
You know, what are some of the issues you deal with NF1?
I have difficulty with pain from the tumors. I'm always in pain, 365 days a year, 7 days a week.
Well, let me just stop you right there. I would never know it. I've known you 20 years and I would never know it. Tell the people a little bit, something else about yourself.
I would want to go to medical school, help patients with NF or any other disabilities, but I would want to work for CTF, the labs, and just try to find a cure.
So, Joe, so what's this about the tattoo, the fear, the tattoo thing?
Okay, so when I graduated from Beacon College, I wanted to get something, trying to fight the fight to find a cure. So I put no fear instead of NF.
I'm so encouraged by your story and, you know, not only what you experienced, but how you have overcome. And you're going to do great things. I know it, even beyond what you've already done. But so anyway, I'm going to turn it back over to you. You're hosting now. So what questions and comments thoughts you have for me? Speaking of that, what's that? What are you wearing?
It's a jersey.
That's 28. Oh, D Green. Yeah, I like that. I see it. I see it. Did I sign that? Did I sign it?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
You've been awesome, man. A great champion for not only NF and CTF, but just a champion for anybody.
I have another question. Why are you so passionate with the Children's Tumor Foundation, CTF for short?
I'm primarily passionate about it because you're my friend. I met you as a young boy. Yeah, when you go through tough times, even as now we're going through tough times, you know, it's important that people, you know, keep themselves healthy, keep themselves safe, check on their buddy, like you do. All of our friends out there in the NF world, in the CTF world, that we're saying, and we're saying to people who are not a part of our community, saying, hey, come on in. Let's look out for our friends. And so, Joe, we're going to try to wrap this thing up. It's been so exciting for me. Again, everybody, my name is Darryl Greene. I was a professional football player for 20 seasons. I was a Pro Football Hall of Famer. And hopefully you can find it in your heart to support this work.
What's going on, guys? It's Jumpman. I just want to say I'm here to make NF visible. For all those who are suffering with it, I see you. We all see you. Let's end NF together.
My name is Amaya, and I have neurofibromatosis.
Neurofibromatosis type 1.
Sometimes whenever I talk to someone, I have a tumor underneath my tongue, and they ask me what it is. So sometimes I'm just like, I don't know how to answer that, because sometimes I don't feel comfortable just telling them that.
I get asked, oh, what is that? Like, again, is it contagious? And so, of course, I instantly say, I have neurofibromatosis. It's a genetic disorder that causes tumors to grow on my body. Would you like to learn more about it? And I talk about CTF, which of course is so important.
Because I want everyone to see that everyone's different in their own way, and no matter what, you should all treat everyone the same.
I always try to show my tumors just because I want people to see it, because although it doesn't define who I am, it is a part of my life and a part of my story.
I fight NF by staying strong even through the hard times and just knowing that everything's going to be okay.
My name is Brianna, and I want you to see me
and see NF.
Welcome back, everybody, to Home is Where the Heart Is, a fundraiser benefiting the Children's Tumor Foundation. I am your host, Jonathan Sadowski, and before we go any further, I want to give credit where credit is due and mention some of our donors: Latasha McPherson, Linda Martin, Stuart Matsuna, Elizabeth Bogardus, Mark Rothmayer, R.B. Harrison. Thank you so much for your donations. Now, aren't those people just the most incredible NF heroes you have ever seen? These videos they never cease to amaze me. This is NF. Brianna and Amaya are brave, strong, and they want you to see NF for what it is. Thank you for helping make NF visible tonight. So I had the absolute pleasure to catch up with one of my favorite NF heroes, Ryder Savage, who has NF1. I know Ryder because of CTF's annual fashion show in LA. As I caught up with Ryder, I couldn't help but think that this pandemic, which is heartbreaking and it's difficult for all of us, is nothing in comparison to what these NF heroes go through daily. They face adversity every single day, and oftentimes you would never know it unless they told us. Like Joe Early, Darryl Greene's inspiration. To inspire you further, here is a clip from my recent conversation with Ryder, followed by a special and fun message, followed by a special and fun message from everyone's favorite 60s band and everyone's favorite 90s sitcom. Hey, everybody at home, I am Jonathan Sadowski. Please welcome two of my friends. I love this family oh so very much. Please introduce yourselves.
I'm Carly Savage. And I'm Ryder Savage.
And Ryder, who are you?
An NF hero.
Yes, you are. Ryder, how old are you right now?
10.
And when did you first...
10 and a half.
10 and a half. When do you turn 10 3/4?
Next month.
When did you first get NF?
When he was about a year.
About a year old.
Yeah.
Is he of NF1 or 2?
NF1.
Ryder, one of my favorite gifts that I have that I cherish all the time is a little charm that you gave me, and it has my name written in Braille. You read Braille, don't you?
Yeah.
And what made you start reading Braille? Why do you read Braille?
Because I'm blind.
When did you first lose your vision?
2, 2.5, 3.
2, 2.5, or 3. And if you had a message for anybody else out there with NF, what would you tell them?
Never give up.
Never give up. I love that. Carly, your son is such an inspiration for so many people. One of my favorite things about him is, for someone who can't see, he is very artistic and incredibly outspoken.
Very. Yeah, I mean, it completely changed our lives, but changed it in good ways too. I mean, Ryder's had...
So, Carly, let me ask you a question. If you found out there was a cure for NF tomorrow, how would that make you feel?
So I couldn't even put it in words how excited I would be. I mean, it would mean the world to me.
So if you never had to go to the doctor again, you'd be pretty happy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be happy too for you. And Carly, do you have any parting words for anybody who's listening today?
Yeah, just go check out ctf.org, and every donation matters. It helps. Any amount. Thanks.
We are so close to finding a cure, guys. Ryder, and one more time, for all the people in the back, what do you tell anybody battling NF?
Never give up.
That's right. Carly, Ryder, I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Hi, I'm Micky Dolenz, and I'm here because I want to make NF visible. Neurofibromatosis is a genetic disorder that can cause tumors to grow on nerves anywhere in the body. It affects 1 in 3,000 people, but there is hope. With the help of the Children's Tumor Foundation, advances are being made in the treatment of NF, and hopefully a cure is just around the corner. To all of you living with NF, I see you. Please join me in the fight to end NF. Thank you.
Hello, everybody out there. I'm John Stamos.
Hi, everybody. Dave Coulier here.
Hi, Bob Saget here.
I'm here to talk about NF.
I'm here because I want to help make NF visible. Now, to all you living with NF, I see you.
To all of you living with NF, I see you.
So for those of you who are living with NF, I see you. That's right. So wait, let's turn NF into no fear. All right, game on. No fear, NF.
Please join me in the fight to stop NF. Sending all my best and all my love and health.
All right. I don't know about you guys, but I am actually grinning ear to ear right now. How cool is that? The gang from Full House and Micky Dolenz from the Monkees. I remember watching Full House when I was a kid, and I actually fell in love with the Monkees when I had the chicken pox and I was stuck at home watching reruns of the show. Well, as the theme song from Full House mentioned, there's a heart, there's a heart. Everyone participating tonight is all heart, and we thank them and all of you at home for watching. Now, I know everybody is missing baseball this season, and so I have a very special guest coming to us live from Florida. We wish we were watching him play on the field right now, but he's with us tonight, and I know there's nowhere else he'd rather be than here with the NF community. He has generously given his time, talent, and treasure to the Children's Tumor Foundation over the years, and now is the honorary chair of the NF2 Accelerator campaign in honor of his NF hero and good friend, Ethan Brown. Ethan is living with NF type 2, and he has his birthday coming up next week on May 22nd, which is also NF2 Awareness Day. So a huge happy birthday coming up this week to Ethan. And now, join me in saying hello to Ian Desmond of the Colorado Rockies. Ian, I don't think your mic's working right now. We're having a little technical difficulty.
I can hear you guys.
Now we got his mic going. Guys, in the meantime, don't forget you can donate at any time by texting ENDNF to 41444 or going to ctf.org/heart. And are we here with Ian? Not yet. Well, another update, guys. We are coming close to our $200,000 goal. We are almost an hour in, and we have raised over $175,000. And here we are live with Ian Desmond.
We got action?
We got action. Amazing.
Nice.
A
Thanks for
real
having me,
baseball and NF legend here. Ian, welcome, and thank you for being here tonight when you really should be playing baseball.
Yeah, thanks for having me. What a great event. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Thank you. Ian, can you tell us a little about your NF story and how you found the Children's Tumor Foundation?
Yeah, so it started, with a tweet, to be honest. I got in touch with Ethan Brown via Twitter in my very early days. He was asking for prayer requests for an upcoming brain surgery. And we've been, probably best friends. I talked to him more than I talked to anybody else over the last, probably 8 years. So I've kind of seen how NF has affected him and his family's life, and mine too. Ethan's like a brother to me, and I feel all the pain and emotion that he feels.
They really sink their hooks into you. I remember hosting my first fashion show in Los Angeles for the CTF. And I fell in love with each and every one of those kids, so I completely relate to you. So now I hear you are the honorary chair for the NF2 Accelerator campaign. Can you tell us a little bit about that role and what it means to you?
Yeah, man, it's awesome. It's an unbelievable privilege, and it kind of hits home to me because, like I said, Ethan's like my brother. And for him to know that, and for kids and adults alike, that are suffering with NF2, for them to know that there's specific funds and a charity set up in their specific NF, gives them hope, more hope than they had before. And I don't think any of them really need it. They're all unbelievably courageous human beings, and I just know that it's a little bit of peace of mind, and I'm sure it's going to make their lives a little bit easier, knowing that there's people out there fighting specifically for a cure for what they have.
It means more than you know. In this amazing time in our lives, what's it like not being able to play in front of people? I mean, how are you keeping yourself in shape and not going crazy?
Yeah, it's definitely bittersweet. I miss being out in front of the fans and doing what I love to do, but at the same time, I'm getting to be home with my family and my crew, and for the first time in a long time, being able to take care of my own yard. And kind of just spend that quality time. Yeah, it is the little things, man. It's been 17 years since the last time I've been in my hometown at this time of year. It's just, you take it for granted.
So, Ian, I hear you normally do meet and greets across the country for our NF heroes. What would you want to say to all of our heroes who are watching tonight?
I think first and foremost is just that I miss you guys. One of my coaches asked me the other day, what's the biggest thing that you miss besides your teammates? And I said, I just miss my NF people. I think the meet and greets, the May Neurofibromatosis Awareness Month, the interactions on social media are still there, but not quite as strong as they are during the season. I just miss the courage, as much as, they thank us for helping them, the NF community really charges me up. I think getting to meet so many people of solid character that love each other, that are, always pulling for each other and always in a positive attitude. I mean, who doesn't want that in their life?
Truer words have not been spoken. And Ian, lastly, what kind of words of wisdom would you say to urge people to get involved in our fight?
I just think, the Children's Tumor Foundation, first and foremost, is such an unbelievable charity. If you're looking to back somebody, there's not a better charity out there to back. And then the amount of gains that they've been able to overcome in the last few years, it's just your money's going to a good place. And once you get to meet the families and you get to meet the people that are behind it, there's really nowhere I could see me spending my time or effort or, as you said, treasure than the Children's Tumor Foundation. My life wouldn't be the same without this group of people. And there's nothing I could say more than that, than just trust me. And when I say that, this is a phenomenal group of people that are out to do good. And just go out there and support them.
Ian, I know our lives would not be the same and their lives would not be the same without you. I know we're all missing baseball season right now. So let's give it up one more time for Ian Desmond. Ian, thank you so much for popping in.
Of course. Thanks a lot, guys.
Updates as well. A couple more people to thank: Tommy and Kathy Burnell, Reedy Moss, Shannon Savage, Ian Wildman, Mike and Jane Johnson, Kurt Richards. Thank you so much for your generous contributions. Because with your contributions, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit the $200,000 mark for the night. Woo! $200,000 in the first hour. That is unbelievable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One day COVID will be behind us and we can get back to our national pastime in all of our sports. But until then, please make a donation tonight by texting NNF to 41444. And if you donate $100 or more tonight, you will receive a limited edition Home is Where the Heart Is t-shirt to commemorate this special evening and show the world that you want to end NF. $200,000, folks. We are on our way up. Now, please join me in welcoming my good friends, Jesse McCartney, David Arquette, and Emily Osment. And a message from one of our tonight's sponsors.
Hey guys, it's me, Jesse McCartney, and I'm so thrilled to be supporting the Children's Tumor Foundation to raise awareness for a terrible, terrible disorder called neurofibromatosis, otherwise known as NF. It's a disorder, a genetic disorder that affects nearly 1 in 3,000 children. So it's quite serious, but something that I think if we band together, we can defeat. I think we need to raise more awareness. I don't think enough people know much about it. In fact, I didn't know much about it until I was brought on to do this performance, and my good friend filled me in on the actual effects that this disorder has on these children and their families. So let's band together, let's raise the awareness, and in the meantime, I'm gonna sing you guys a song from my new album that will be released later this year. It's the first single from that album. It's called Yours. It goes like this. Yeah, I've been a sinner, yeah, I've been a smoker, yeah, I've been a face in every bedroom on a poster, yeah, I've been a thinker, yeah, I've been a joker, yeah, I've done a lot of things just cause I wasn't supposed to. There's another side of me no one ever gets to see. I've been a lot of different things to different people, but my favorite thing is I've been a poser, yeah, I've been a kid who was afraid of getting older, yeah, I've been a stranger, Yeah, I've been a son. Yeah, I've been an hour flop away from being done. But there's another side of me no one ever gets to see. I've been a lot of different things to different people, but my favorite thing to be is yours, yours, yours. My favorite thing to be is yours, yours, yours. Out of all the things I've been for, my favorite thing to be is yours, yours, yours. I could be a teacher, talking to a kid who's got his hand around my finger. I could learn some patience, wait for things to come. I could be at peace with all the wars I never won. There'll always be a side of me no one ever gets to see it. I'll be a lot of different things to different people, but my favorite thing to be is yours, yours, yours. My favorite thing to be is yours, yours, yours. Out of all the things I've been for, my favorite thing to be is yours, 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 yours. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to the Children's Tumor Foundation. Love you all.
Hi, it's Emily Osment. Hello from home. I'm wearing this very eye-catching shirt so that you will listen to me. Are you listening? Cool. Today is World NF Day, and I've been asked by my friend Jonathan Sadowski to participate in this Zoom-a-thon to help raise awareness to help end NF. And thanks to the Children's Tumor Foundation for putting this on. This is very cool. We're all gathered here on the internet together to help spread some joy if we can. Because if anything, we have control over our own joy. I was going to play one of my own songs. I was going to play a Bluebird song. But as I was going through the catalog, I realized there's not a lot of uplifting, positive ones. So, considering it's such a wild world out there, I'm going to play a Cat Stevens song called Wild World. If you know it, sing along. Sorry if she's out of tune. She's been all over the world, she's been dropped, and she's been loved. She may be broken, but she still functions. Okay. Here we go. Now that I've lost everything to you, you say you want to start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving. If you want to leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice things to wear, but then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you, you're like a child, girl. You know I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two. But I never want to see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl. If you want to leave, take good care. Hope you make a lot of nice friends out there. Just remember there's a lot of bad ends, beware. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you, you're like a child, girl. That's it. Thanks for stopping by.
Hi, I'm David Arquette, and I'm sending a lot of love your way. I'm here because I want to make NF visible. And to all of you that are fighting NF, I see you, and I'm sending my love to you, praying for you. Be strong. Please join us in the fight to end NF.
Hello, my name is Chris Pawala, and I am the Chief Executive Officer of Inflexion Therapeutics. We are very proud to sponsor tonight's Home is Where the Heart Is live stream Zoomathon to benefit the Children's Tumor Foundation. Inflexion is a biopharmaceutical company focused on the discovery and development of effective targeted therapies for rare disorders. Currently, we are focused on cutaneous neurofibromas and the dermal bumps that appear on the skin of many NF1 patients. This summer, we plan to launch our first clinical trial with a novel MEK inhibitor for the topical treatment of dermal NF tumors. We at Inflexion are very grateful for the Children's Tumor Foundation and all they do to help patients living with NF. I am here tonight to support the foundation because all of us at Inflexion want to find a treatment for those living with NF. I hope all of you watching will join with the Children's Tumor Foundation in the fight to end NF. Thank you and have a good evening.
My name is Alwyn. I have neurofibromatosis type 1.
My name is Eric and I have schwannomatosis. I feel like it's kind of coming for me eventually, just having these tumors sitting there but not actually visible.
Sometimes people see I have tumors and sometimes people don't, depending on the clothes that I wear.
It's really been eye-opening for me to see what others are going through dealing with their tumors.
It's not so easy to be me all the time, and that I do feel pain and that it hasn't been an easy ride.
Work to help fundraise for the organization to help people that have NF1, NF2, and schwannomatosis.
The more I'm involved in initiatives like the Children's Tumor Foundation, it allows me to fight NF on a personal level. Doing this type of work allows others to fight for their NF situation and struggles as well.
My name is Eric and I want you to see me in CNF.
And CNF.
Stories like that are so important. People don't always see NF, but we need to make it visible. To hear Alwyn and Eric talk about that reminds me that everyone has a story to tell, which we may not always know about. I really want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight and for helping make NF visible. I just received a comment on my Instagram from Stephanie Elizabeth that says, "Thank you for this This live show has been awesome. My daughter, who suffers from NF1, is so happy watching this right now. She says, 'Mom, I'm not alone.'" We have another comment. "I have recently been watching Young and Hungry and so happy to see all these people support NF," from Nicole Purcell. Thank you so very much. Yeah, it's good to get the band back together. It's just wonderful what a star-studded cast we have tonight. And like I said, don't forget a grand finale by AGT winner, magician Shin Lim. It is not to be missed. Now, the mission of the Children's Tumor Foundation is to drive research, expand knowledge, and advance care for the NF community. And that's where your donations will be going tonight, to directly fund research into life-changing treatments and to provide education and programs and awareness so that those living with NF can actually live better lives. Now, I know many of our dear friends have asked for your support tonight, but I'll remind everyone that you can make a donation by texting END NF to 41444 or by simply going to ctf.org/heart. And you can also call 800-323-7938. And I am so excited to let everyone know that we are upping the ante once again, and our new goal is $300,000 for the Children's Tumor Foundation.
Hi, I'm Danica McKellar. I'm an actress and a math book author. And I'm here because I want to make NF visible. To those of you living with NF, I see you. In fact, one of my oldest friends, Kaio Goto, has NF. We've been friends for a really long time. Since the 6th grade, we were 11 years old. This was even before the Wonder Years. And over the years, I've watched her struggle with the various health challenges that NF has presented her with. Join me in the fight to end NF.
Floyd, amazing. I play the piano, but I cannot play the piano like that. What I would give. What a talent. And speaking of talent, Danica McKellar, just a beautiful and generous spirit. I love her. I've loved her since she was Winnie Cooper. In just a moment, we will all have the pleasure of having a live conversation with one of CTF's donors and an NF mom who has been working to end NF since her daughter was born with it. Vicki Matzuna. Vicki is not just a powerhouse in her life and work at the NYU Hospital in New York City, but also in the fight to end NF. Before I bring Vicki on, let's be reminded once again why we need to make NF visible.
People can't help but stare.
Because they don't know our struggle.
We have neurofibromatosis. But we're just regular people.
We have big dreams, just like you.
Neurofibromatosis doesn't define us, but it continues to affect our lives because there is still no cure. You can help change that.
Every time I watch that clip, I am reminded and inspired by the strength, the poise, and the resilience that NF patients possess. See, that's the common thing that binds us all together. We just want to be respected, and we all want to be understood. And of course, ending NF is such an important cause. So now I want to invite Vicki Matzuna, someone who has watched her daughter grow up with neurofibromatosis, to join me live. Vicki, welcome to Home is Where the Heart Is.
Hi, Jonathan. Great to see you this evening. Thank you for having me and for hosting this really amazing event.
Thank you so much for joining us.
It's really my pleasure. I am an architect and work at NYU Langone in New York, but I'm also an NF mom with a 24-year-old daughter. And my daughter Rose was diagnosed with NF when she was only 20 months old. As you know, NF is an extremely variable and unpredictable disorder. We are very fortunate that Rose is mildly affected, but she does need to monitor her health on a regular basis. Today, Rose is a beautiful, smart, talented, and successful young woman who recently graduated from Washington University in St. Louis with a BFA in Communications Design and now works for the Bumble and Bumble brand at Estee Lauder. She's also involved with CTF and serves as the co-chair of the junior board along with McKinnon Galloway. I could not be prouder of her. Through my involvement with CTF, I have met countless families and individuals who have been severely impacted by NF. This is a community of people who never know what the future will bring for them and must live with pain and uncertainty every day of their lives. But it is also a community of fighters who are strong and determined to do what it takes to overcome their challenges. Many of them you've seen tonight. I am continuously inspired by their stories and perseverance and by all of the work that everyone at CTF does on their behalf.
Vicki, I just got to tell you, your daughter is one step ahead of me because I actually applied to Washington University in St. Louis, and they put me on a wait list, which means I had to go to the University of Illinois. Thank you so much
looks
for
like you
sharing.
did pretty well there.
Thank you so much for sharing your story. I have a question for you. What would you say to urge people to get involved in our fight tonight?
I would say that NF is a lifelong disorder that is completely unpredictable and poses enormous challenges for those affected by it. While you may not have heard about it before tonight, many people may not have heard about it. 1 in every 3,000 new babies are born all over the world with NF. Many genetic disorders are inherited from family members and tend to appear in certain subsets of the population. But NF affects all populations equally and does not discriminate by race, ethnicity, gender, or socioeconomic background. 50% of those babies born with NF are the result of a first-time mutation from parents with no family history, such as my daughter Rose. While we have made some progress in the journey to tackle NF, there's so much more to be done to find the missing puzzle pieces and unlock the keys to helping the 2.5 million babies, children, and adults living with NF all over the world. Please join us in this fight that means so much to so many. You will not regret it.
Vicki, on this journey to end NF, you are a beacon of light, of strength, and of positivity. I love you, the Children's Tumor Foundation loves you, and you know, gosh darn well, that Rose loves you. Thank you so much for coming by tonight.
Thank you so much, Jonathan. This is really an unbelievable event that you're hosting and that you've put together. And I think we're all very grateful for everything that you're doing. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Vicki Matzuna, everybody. I am so inspired by families like the Matsunas, and I have to thank my good friends, Randy and Jeff Levine, who are watching from New York City tonight, for introducing me to Vicki and her family. Jeff and Randy, I miss you guys. Ben, my main man, Ben. I want to take a second here to remind you that the Children's Tumor Foundation is offering a one-of-a-kind exclusive t-shirt to all those who give $100 or more tonight. It's the limited edition Home is Where the Heart Is tee, and you will want one, so you can show it off to all your friends. And next up, we have two amazing performances from one of the best guitarists in the world, an original Jersey Boys cast member, and my dear friend, Jonathan Kite, an incredibly talented comedian and impersonator. Enjoy these incredible performances.
Hi, my name is Muriel Anderson, and I wrote a tune a little while ago called Where the Heart Is, and recorded it together with Phil Peggy. So I thought that would be special for you today. So for those of you living with NF, this is for you. And all those beautiful hearts, this is for all of you. Let's work together to put an end to NF.
Hey everybody, I'm J. Robert Spencer, and I'm so glad to be part of the Zoomathon bringing awareness this month of May to NF, neurofibromatosis. And if you want to go to ccf.org to find out more about this disease and about finding a cure, please do so. And those of you living with NF, we see you and we're supporting you this month of May and all the months ahead. And tonight we're going to help find a cure. This is a great Merle Haggard song, and I dedicate to all parents out there doing their best to provide. This is called If We Make It Through December. If we make through December, everything's gonna be alright. No. CTF.org, help out. Hashtag NNF, help out. And go to jrobertspencer.com. Peace, love, and all the above, everybody. Good night.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Jonathan Kite here. First off, let me say how honored I am to be a part of Home is Where the Heart is. What an incredible event with so many amazing celebrities. There were a ton of people who wanted to be here to participate but were unable to make it. So they sent some messages and I'm going to read those to you now. The first one is from Tom Hanks. Wow, the biggest star in the world. Tom Hanks writes, I'm sorry, I could not be there, but I'm sending my love to infinity and beyond. I don't think that was his slogan from the movie. Vince Vaughn. Wow, Vince Vaughn. Hey, all the beautiful ladies. How are you, sweetheart? I'm going to say something right now. Everybody live with that. I see it. You know what I'm talking about right now? Even when I close my eyes, I see it because I'm looking with my heart. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm sending energy right here. You know what I'm talking about? And I know right now we have like a social distancing kind of thing right now. You got to be like 6 feet back, 6 feet away. That doesn't apply to our energy. You know what I'm talking about? This is a huge debt. Former President Barack Obama and current President Donald Trump sent a joint message. Donald, you and I have not always seen eye to eye. No, we have not. We have not always seen eye to eye. Probably because we're different heights. But I think we can both be united in the fight against NF. Believe me, I was going to say that when I fight FN, I'm the best at it. I'm always the best at fighting FN. Everyone says so. It's actually NF. A lot of people don't know this. It's FN. So many people, they don't know this. A lot of people. So many people. The point is that we wanted to make it invisible. And that's why we're here. What he said, but way more tremendous. British action star Jason Statham sent a note. Oh, sweetheart, let me say something right now. If there's one thing I know about, it's fighting. So when I see an F, I'm going to bring two things to the fight. I'm going to bring righty, and I'm going to sneak him with lefty. And we're not going to stop fighting till we beat this thing together. Do you know what I mean? This one is one of my personal favorites. We have Chris.
That was utterly hilarious. John Kite, you never cease to amaze me, man. Here's a fun fact for you. Jonathan and I actually went to college together, and we were in the acting program together at the University of Illinois. And he would have everybody, every one of us in class in absolute stitches doing these impersonations. He would crack us up all day long, and he has never stopped. Friends, I'm sure you noticed we're dealing with some bandwidth issues again. You guys are literally breaking the internet. And it's also a big night for charity. We have John Legend's concert. We have Taylor Swift's concert opening up. Not to mention this, we're kind of like the opening act, I like to say. But with everything going on, with all the donations and all the platforms, things have gotten a little choppy. We are working like nonstop right now trying to fix that so the quality and tech is up to the utmost standards. So thank you for your patience. And more importantly, thank you for staying tuned in, and thank you for your donations. We have a few more people we want to shout out to. Emily Cephos and Robert Owenby, Leslie and Richard Cates, Karen Prepizny, and Kristen Goldstorff. Thank you guys all so very much for your donations. Don't forget, you can make a donation at any point. And guys, any donation matters, whether it's $5 or $5,000. Every donation matters. You can text NNF to 41444 or go to www.ctf.org. fundraising.org/heart. Now, we are still trying to work through this technical difficulty with the audio and the bandwidth, but how about a round of applause? Even though I can't hear you, I can feel you for all the people who came on tonight. It was a great little Young and Hungry reunion. We had Emily Osment, we have Kim Whitley, we still have Aimee Carrero coming up, and Jesse McCartney with his new single. And guys, don't forget the show-stopping finale. America's Got Talent winner, Shin Lim, will be performing a grand finale tonight. It's a magical event that you do not want to miss. With that said, how are we doing with the audio, guys? We're going to try and get this audio taken care of with the bandwidth, and we'll be with you shortly.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Jonathan Kite here. First off, let me say how honored I am to be a part of Home is Where the Heart Is. What an incredible event with so many amazing celebrities. There are a ton of people who wanted to be here to participate but were unable to make it. So they sent some messages and I'm going to read those to you now. The first one is from Tom Hanks. Wow, the biggest star in the world. Tom Hanks writes, I'm sorry I could not be there, but I'm sending my love to infinity and beyond. I don't think that was his slogan from the movie. Vince Vaughn. Wow, Vince Vaughn. Hey, all there beautiful babies. How are you, sweetheart? I'm going to say something right now. Everybody living with NF, I see you. You know what I'm talking about right now? Even when I close my eyes, I see it because I'm looking with my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I'm sending the energy right here. You know what I'm talking about? And I know that right now we have like a social distancing kind of thing right now where you got to be like 6 feet back, 6 feet away. That doesn't apply to the heart energy. You know what I'm talking about? This is a huge get. Former President Barack Obama and current President Donald Trump sent a joint message. Donald, you and I have not always seen eye to eye.
No, we have not. We have not always seen eye to eye. Probably because we're different heights.
But I think we can both be united in the fight against NF.
Believe me, I was going to say that. When I fight FN, I'm the best at it. I'm always the best at fighting FN. Everyone says so.
It's actually NF.
A lot of people don't know this. It's FN. So many people, they don't know this. A lot of people. So many people.
The point is that we wanted to make NF visible. And that's why we're here.
What he said, but way more tremendous.
British action star Jason Statham sent a note.
Hello, sweetheart. Let me say something right now. If there's one thing I know about, it's fighting. So when I see NF, I'm going to bring two things to the fight. I'm going to bring righty, and I'm going to sneak in with lefty. And we're not going to stop fighting till we beat this thing together. Do you know what I mean?
This one is one of my personal favorites. We got Christopher Walken, a note from Christopher Walken. He says, wow, we love you. And people living with NF, we see you. Boom, pow. To the point. And finally, we got a message from Alec Baldwin. What? Alec Baldwin is here? Oh, well, can I still do the impression? Okay, cool. Thanks. Alec Baldwin.
Put that coffee down and donate. Coffee is for donators. A, B, D. A always. B, B. D donating. Always be donating. Always be donating.
Well, those are the notes. Again, I'm Jonathan Kite. I'm here because I want to make NF visible. And I want to thank all of the NF heroes for your bravery and thank you for the Children's Tumor Foundation for all of your hard work. We see you and we love you and we're here for you.
Thank you, everybody, for sticking with us through this technical difficulty. We got the sound fixed, and Jonathan Kite's routine was just too good not to give it a second go. Also, we have an update for you. Through your generous donations, the CTF has raised $225,000 this evening. We're shooting for $300,000. Please, please, please go to the website ctf.org/heart or text NF to 41444. From the Hollywood duo, the well-known Daisy Fuentes and talented musician Richard Marx, followed by Dr. Harold Lancer.
Hi, I'm Daisy, and I'm very happy to be with all of you today for this wonderful cause.
I'm here to make NF visible. For those of you suffering, I see you.
To all of those suffering, I too see you. Let's help end NF together.
Let's end NF.
Hello, I'm Dr. Harold Lancer, and I'd like to give you a very special message that we're all trying to support the Children's Tumor Foundation, especially NF. We all know that this is a very important cause, and I'm simply asking for everyone to give us a little bit of support in helping to treat and to fight this particular battle in this very, very difficult time.
My name is Marcus, and I have neurofibromatosis type 1.
My name is McKinnon, and I have neurofibromatosis type 2.
I don't have a lot of neurofibromas or a lot of capillary spots that's visible to the world, but I do have some things that kind of stand out between others.
I think that it's important to make NF visible for those who don't have a visible aspect, because they still go through, they have brain surgeries. I've had brain surgeries.
When I walk into a room, I'm kind of nervous, first of all, of how people are going to see me and how they're going to perceive me. So I just make sure I focus on the things that I accomplished in the past and remember who I am, and that I'm a fighter, that I'm a good person.
We all are fighting for something, and we're all fighting for a cure, and we're all struggling.
My name is Marcus. I want you to see me.
And I want you to see NF.
Talk about needing to make NF visible. You may never know that either McKinnon or Marcus had NF just by looking at them, but many people with every day, like terrible pain, hearing loss, significant disabilities. That video and other videos of NF heroes and stories, including this broadcast, will be posted on the Children's Tumor YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe and follow them on social media so you can watch this again later. And share it with your friends. The more, the merrier. We also want to thank Daisy Fuentes and Richard Marks from that last segment for their continued support of our mission. So, this next segment is all about shining a light on NF, making NF visible, and celebrating NF Awareness Month. Now, we're all here tonight to see these fabulous celebrities, but we're also here to celebrate World NF Awareness Day, which is today. So, I have some fun for us right now. My dear friend and fabulous chef, Michael Voltaggio, winner of Top Chef, did something amazing. He made blue and green food to celebrate the Children's Tumor Foundation's annual Wear Blue and Green on May 17 NF Awareness campaign. Check this out.
Hi, I'm Chef Michael Voltaggio, and I am here to help make NF visible. And for those of you living with NF, I want you to know that I see you. I see you so much that the Children's Tumor Foundation asked me to create some food in the color of the logo, and that logo happens to have blue in it. And I don't know if you guys have seen much blue food, but it doesn't exist. Well, I have figured that out today, and what I'm gonna make for you is a butterfly pea cornbread with an avocado buttercream. What is butterfly pea? It's a blue flower. It's a pea flower that comes from Myanmar, also in Thailand. It's got medicinal value to it. And so basically what I did was I made cornbread and turned my milk blue before I made the cornbread. How I did that was taking 1 tablespoon of this butterfly pea powder, adding it to my milk, which is the base for my cornbread, put it in this jar, and now we have blue food. So much like we have the challenge of fighting NF, the challenge of blue food has been solved. I'm gonna show you how I put the dish together. This is the butterfly pea cornbread, still steaming as it came out of the oven. Now this is just a regular cornbread recipe. Like I said, I added the butterfly pea powder, which I got from the market, to the milk to create the blue milk, and which then became the base for our butterfly pea cornbread. So now this interior is so crazy looking, I'm gonna plate it. So we've got our butterfly pea cornbread, our blue cornbread here. And one of the other colors in the logo was this lime green, so I made an avocado buttercream, or like an avocado cake icing to go on top of it. And then the last color is white. This is my dish based on the Children's Tumor Foundation. Will you guys join me in taking a bite out of NF?
Blue food. Now we've seen it all. Thank you so much, Chef Volt. I love you, buddy. I hope you all make that at home. We'll try to get the recipe out to you as soon as possible. Let's now go live with another fabulous Children's Tumor Foundation supporter, New York WNBC journalist, Rayna Sytle, coming to us live from her home in New York. Rayna, welcome to Home is Where the Heart Is.
Hi, Jonathan. I have to say, on behalf of everybody watching, you are doing an amazing job. Your enthusiasm, the money you've raised, I mean, unreal. So hats off to you.
Thank you so very much. So for all of our viewers at home, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself and how are you sheltering in place during COVID? How are you staying sane right now?
That's a very good question, because I'm sheltering in place between New York and New Jersey, and intergenerational living is very difficult. I'll just say, as a 16-year-old girl, I'm not sure how I got through, but we're doing just fine. I'm a journalist in New York, so my interviews are now over Zoom, which is very interesting. We're being producers, writers, directors, lighting crews, all in one. But we're good. We're good. So thank you.
Amazing. And now, a quick question for you. Can you tell us how and why you started supporting the Children's Tumor Foundation?
Sure. So I got involved with CTF, I guess it was 3 years ago now, as the gala MC. So every year, CTF, the community comes together with a big, fancy, wonderful, warm gala where we raise money, we entertain. Alec Baldwin has been a guest and an MC himself. So we come together and we really spread the word and try and find a cure and treatments for NF. So that's really how I got involved.
Thank you so very much. So last year, CTF had more than 360 buildings turn blue and green during NF Awareness Month in 13 different countries to help shine a light on NF. Let's watch this incredible video of these buildings shining a light on NF. So Rayna, have you ever done anything crazy like dyeing your hair blue and green or lighting up your house?
Do you know, the truth is I bought blue and green spray today, but I figured the brown and the blonde, that would have to suffice. It might clash a little bit. So, but I do know, Jonathan, that you, my friend, did something with blue and green.
Me? Well, I think you might be talking about when I painted all my little piggies blue and green last year for World NF Awareness Day.
Nice, taking one for the team. I like it. I need to see a picture of that. You know, it's so interesting because, yeah.
I think I can dig up a picture for you.
Well, we're going to hold you to that. But what I was going to say is all of the buildings, you know, over the course of many years have been lit up. You just said 313 different countries. And it turns out that today, even still, we're in quarantine and things are locked down. 170 countries in 170 buildings, in 11 different countries have lit up as blue and green today, which is really exciting. And the NF community is getting creative because, of course, we can't necessarily go out and spread the word, but we can do it from home. And so how people are doing that, as you just said, painting their nails blue and green, drawing hearts, blue and green hearts, and putting them on their windows for all to see, even chalk art, and of course hanging lights, Christmas lights perhaps, blue and green. So everybody's really coming together, and the NF community is so creative in their efforts to spread the word and shine a light on NF.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. The NF community has shown their creativity has no bounds when it comes to raising awareness. It's just absolutely incredible. And last year we had so much fun with it. Painting my toenails blue and green. I mean, who knew a pedicure was so enjoyable? I love it. I got to get my toenails painted.
Yes, it is. Yes, you do.
I have a question for you. What does it mean to you knowing that an army of people at the Children's Tumor Foundation are fighting to end NF?
I think it's an amazing thing. I mean, this is sort of like, I feel like CTF is the little engine that could, right? It's such an important organization with so many heroes fighting every single day, doctors committed to this work, friends of patients, and the community. It has such resilience, and the heroes have such determination to fight every single day and do it with a smile and do it with a great attitude. So it is not surprising that everyone has come together tonight to raise money and raise awareness. And also, as the MC of the gala each year, I get to meet these incredible people touched by the fighters, touched by the doctors, touched by the entire community. And one of those people is Brianna Warden, who is the 2020 National Ambassador, and she's incredible. Her story is just an inspiration. So we had a little video that we wanted to share with you.
I always knew that I was different from other kids. When Brianna was born, she had multiple spots all over her body, and her left arm was an entirely different color from the rest of her body. I was diagnosed at 2 months old with neurofibromatosis, but I think it really hit me when I was 8 years old, and I went to a neurofibromatosis forum and spoke to a big group of doctors, and they explained that I was different. And that has taught me to be a more positive person. Brianna, we always say she's like sunshine. I've gone through horrific surgeries where they told me I probably wouldn't survive. They didn't think I'd make it over the age of 7, and I'm 22, graduating from college, and I think that if I'm positive and continue to advocate and help others, it gives me that drive and passion to keep on living and keep on fighting.
Brianna is truly the strongest person that I've ever known in my entire life. Everything that she's gone through has made her the person she is today, you know, the strong and kind-hearted person that she is today.
So you're all prepped, ready to go? Well, you're not really prepped, you just got your...
She used to tell me when she was going in for a procedure, Mom, is it okay that I'm scared? And I would say, Brianna, it's not brave if you're not scared. And she has that tattooed on her arm. And I think I was saying that more for me, but honestly, she is the bravest kid I know. Singing has been one of my biggest passions. I've always sang since I was little. My mom jokes saying I sang before I could talk. There was a time when they removed a tumor, the cancerous tumor, from her cervical spine. They had to go in through her throat, and in doing so, between the intubation and all the swelling, her vocal fold was paralyzed. They took the camera out and said, you might not be able to talk normal, swallow normal, you definitely won't be able to sing. And they left.
When she lost her voice, she was absolutely devastated. She's an amazing singer.
And I just felt like my world came crashing down because I didn't want NF to define who I was, but I lost my voice. And yes, I love to sing, but my voice is also how I advocate for NF. Music and theater arts is extremely important to me. When I'm on stage, I get to be someone I'm not. So I'm not that girl who's sick. And for a moment, the pain of neurofibromatosis and my hard life is gone. My goal is to get my master's in drama theater, to use my background in psychology to help children or adults cope with various disabilities using theater arts. It's really important for me to help others with NF because I understand where they're coming from.
For us, the best part of CTF has been the networking and the meeting other families for Brianna to know that she's not alone. The funding that goes behind the clinical trials is really through CTF. If it weren't for them, the clinical trial that Brianna is currently on, where would we be without that? So eternally grateful for CTF.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. When I found out I was the 2020 ambassador, I was very shocked and very excited to start this gala process for the Children's Tumor Foundation and the award I'm receiving. It's going to be fun. I just got the dress. I'm so grateful for this award, but I don't need an award. Just seeing people smile and hearing you've helped me is the best award I could ever receive. I can't express the feeling I get knowing that I've helped somebody. It just makes my heart happy.
Brianna, you are just so beautiful. What an amazing role model for every one of us. And thank you, Rayna Sytle, for all you do to make NF visible. Year in and year out, myself and the Children's Tumor Foundation, we don't know where we'd be without you. Thank you so much.
You are most welcome. And next time, a blue and green pedicure when you're in New York.
Deal. Before we move on to the next part of the show, please join me in a message from Kendra Scott Jewelry in honor of NF Awareness Month, followed by my dear friends Aimee Carrero and Broadway's Harry Potter, the one and only James Snyder. You don't want to miss that performance.
Hi everybody, my name is Sarah Butler McKinney and I'm Marketing Manager for Kendra Scott. We are so excited to partner with the Children's Tumor Foundation to fundraise for such a wonderful cause. I'm here to tell you a little bit more about how the Give Back works and how you can help support. From May 17th to May 23rd, you can use the Give Back code 7575 when you check out for 20% of your purchase to go back to the Children's Tumor Foundation. So once again, when you check out in the promo code box, you'll want to enter Give Back, all capital letters, 7575 for 20% of your purchase to go back to the Children's Tumor Foundation. Once again, we really appreciate your partnership and hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Aimee Carrero from Young and Hungry, and I'm making this video because I want to make NF visible. If you have NF, I see you.
Hi, I'm James Snyder. I play Harry Potter in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, the Broadway play. And I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you very much, Children's Tumor Foundation, for having me, and Jonathan Sadowski, of course, my good friend. I have an idea. Don't move. Hold on. Wait right there. I said wait for it. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Here it comes. Expecto Patronum. That's right. That means bring me a protector. That's like the most powerful spell in the entire wizarding world. And I'm casting that to make you guys the protectors, to make you the Patroni. And so if you could just donate while we're here, because I think with a little bit of magic and of course your support, we can find an end to NF. While you do that, I'm gonna play this song. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told in some
James Snyder, everybody. Harry Potter. Harry Potter is here to help put an end to NF. And not only that, but who knew Harry Potter has a voice? We've raised over $225,000 tonight because of your generosity. We smashed our $100,000 goal. Let's keep it going. Now, in between these little segments, I've actually been checking in with my Instagram account, and I just want to read some of these comments to you because they are so incredibly moving. Stuart.
Notwithstanding this disorder which they have to deal with. CTF is an incredibly important organization because it is the only global organization that nation and help them navigate this new family that they have become a member of. So with that, I'd like to turn the program over to Annette Bakker, our president, who has a few words to share with you tonight.
Thank you so much, Rick. It's an absolute honor to work on your site. So tonight it is the whole theme tonight is about how can we make NF visible? And why is that so important? Because there is 2.5 million people in the world that live with NF every day. And NF is in fact a disorder that has so many different manifestations. Some of them are visible, some of them are not visible. But what is definitely sure is that all of them are suffering. Suffering from the unpredictable outcome of NF, or suffering from all the manifestations of NF. And we think that that is so unfair. It's accurate, and where you can find a community that can support you in difficult days. The second thing we want to do, and why we're so obsessed with making NF visible, is because as we all know, if people know about NF, we will be able to raise probably more money for NF research. And if we have more money for NF research, we will be able to end NF sooner. Because today, it's not a lack of ideas that we have. It's simply the funds that will restrict us in going faster. So to close, I would like to send 3 messages. To all of you who are watching tonight, thank you. To all the sponsors, donors, and friends, we truly appreciate you. And finally, to all the NF heroes, we see you.
Wait a minute, Annette. There's one more thing I'd like to say. In recognition of all the wonderful talent that has pooled their time and energy and resources to help make this night a success, Eric and I would like to make a donation to this Zoomathon of $10,000.
Oh my God, Rick, you keep surprising me. Thank you so much for this incredible donation. And I just hope that there is many people tonight on the Zoomathon who follow Rick's example. Large or big donations, it doesn't matter. Your dollar might be the one that cures NF.
Thank you to Rick Horvitz and the CTF president, Annette Bakker. Inner struggles, just like everyone else, but not like everyone else. These are just a few of the things that patients with NF go through. As you know by now, neurofibromatosis causes tumors to grow on nerves anywhere in the body and causes tumors to grow on nerves throughout the body. It can lead to deafness, blindness, disfigurement, bone abnormalities, learning disabilities, disabling pain, and even cancer. Remember, you can help end NF by making a donation simply by texting END NF to 41444 or going to ctf.org/heart. And you will receive a limited edition Home is Where the Heart Is t-shirt if you donate $100 or more. That is awesome. And I am so proud to say we have raised going on $250,000 tonight. Thank you, each and every one of you. Let's keep it going. I know there's a lot of stuff on the internet tonight, so please stay with us. We are just getting started. I'd like to thank the people who are working tirelessly to help this go on. Everybody at the Children's Tumor Foundation, including Michelle Propizny and Simon Vukel. Thank you guys so very much. Truly, Rick Horvitz and Annette Bakker, these two are champions in the fight against NF, showing CTF's international spirit and global efforts. Up next, we have France, America, and Mexico. Let's give it up for Patrick Bruel, French actor and singer whose birthday was May 14th. Happy birthday, Patrick. American music legend and Rock and Roll Hall of Fame member Richie Furay from Buffalo, Springfield, and Poco. Country music singer Mason James, who is also an NF dad. The gorgeous Patricia DeLeon. And my friend from the hit sitcom Superstore, Ben Feldman. But first, we have a special message from two of our terrific supporters in Europe, Aude Moulin, Senior Advisor to the Children's Tumor Foundation Europe, and Virginie Atlan, President of Els L'Audacieux.
Hi, I'm Aude Moulin, Senior Advisor to the Children's Tumor Foundation EU. Let me introduce you to the wonderful Virginie Atlan, President of Els Les Audacieux from France.
My name is Virginie Atlan, President of the French network Els Les Audacieux.
Join us in the fight to end NF.
We are here because we want to make NF visible. To all of you living with NF, we see you. Please join us in the fight to end NF.
Thanks a lot, guys. Love you.
Hi, my name is Patrick Bruel. I'm a French singer and actor, and I'm very proud to participate to this project. I've been at the beginning of the association in Paris, Children's Tumor, and I'm deeply involved in this tragedy. And I'm gonna present you a song of mine about the real heroes of our planet. The song called Heroes. Je veux offrir ces quelques rimes à tous ces hommes anonymes, tous ces héros sans patronyme, tous ceux qui n'auront jamais d'hymne, ceux que l'histoire a vu passer, que la mémoire a effacé, qui n'ont pas jugé nécessaire d'en faire tout un anniversaire. À tous ceux qui se donnent, à tous ceux qui se donnent, hommage aux femmes, hommage aux âmes, hommage aux hommes. À tous ceux qui se sont battus, qui ont gagné sans l'avoir su. Je veux offrir ces quelques phrases à ceux qui passent et puis s'effacent, aux inventeurs de jolis mots, morts de les avoir chantés trop, à ceux qui courent dans les secours, qui dans les nuits donnent le jour, à ceux qui s'éteignent dans les flammes, sans drapeau et sans oriflamme, à tous ceux qui se donnent, à tous ceux qui se donnent. Hommage aux femmes, hommage aux âmes, hommage aux hommes, tous ces faiseurs d'humanité, effacés par l'humilité, effacés par l'humilité. Quelques rimes à tous ces hommes anonymes, à tous ces héros quotidiens, pour un sourire ou pour un rien, à toutes ces personnes qui nous laissent tant d'espoir dans de simples gestes, et puis aussi enfin à toi, toi qui fais tant et qu'on ne voit pas, à tous ceux qui se donnent, à tous ceux qui se donnent, hommage aux femmes, hommage aux âmes, hommage aux hommes, à tous ceux qui se sont battus, qui ont gagné sans l'avoir su, à tous ceux qui se sont battus, qui ont gagné sans l'avoir su. thank you. And good luck for this fantastic project.
Hey everybody, this is Richie Furay, founding member of Buffalo, Springfield, and Poco, and I'm coming to you today from Boulder, Colorado. And I sure am glad to be able to join in with everyone in this effort to bring awareness to NF, and I sure hope that we can make enough funds during this Zoomathon to end NF in our lifetime. Here's a little song I'd like to play for you that I wrote a long time ago about just some good old time music. Well, there's just a little bit of magic in the country music we're singing. So let's begin. We're bringing you back down home where the folks are happy. Sitting, picking, and a grinning casually. You and me will pick up the pieces. Somebody yell out at me, country music company. Kinda makes sense on a Sunday afternoon. Well, picnic lunches yesterday still have a place in your heart today. You think it over, 'cause we'll all be going home so soon. Well, there's just a little bit of magic in the country music we're singing. So let's begin. We're bringing you back down home where the folks are. Sitting, picking, and a grinning casually. You and me will pick up the pieces. Well, if I had the time to stay, would you sit yourself down to play country music, singing songs that we both knew? Lord, I pray that the day will come when both of us sit down and strum on our guitar. And you see, I really am a lot like you. Well, there's just a little bit of magic in the country worth singing. So let's begin. We're bringing you back down home where the folks are happy. Sitting, picking, and a grinning casually. You and me will pick up the pieces. Woo, yeah. Hey, there you go. Hey, if you want to find out a little bit more about what I'm doing in my life, join me at richiefuray.com. And again, I sure hope that we make enough funds today on this Zoomathon to put an end to NF in our lifetime. God bless y'all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Patricia DeLeon and I'm here to make NF visible. Hola, mi nombre es Patricia DeLeon y estoy aquí para invitarte a que juntos peleemos en contra del neurofibromatosis.
Hi there, I'm Ben Feldman, and you may recognize me as a guy you can almost place from maybe TV or movies you think. How you know me is irrelevant because I'm just here to thank the Children's Tumor Foundation for all of their hard work and to congratulate the CTF on getting the first ever NF drug approved by the FDA. Incidentally, NF stands for neurofibromatosis, which is the only 7-syllable word I know, but the more people who know it, the greater the army to fight it. So to all the heroes battling NF right now, I see you, and I admire your bravery and resilience. Go to ctf.org to make a donation and help end NF.
Hello, my name is Randy Houser. No, not the country singer Randy Houser. I'm the father of Mason Houser. Mason is a 14-year-old great boy who was diagnosed with NF when he was 2 months old. Along with the Children's Tumor Foundation, we've been fighting a good fight. We'd like to thank you for your support and all the love you have given. The Children's Tumor Foundation has asked me to sing a song for you guys, because I too am a singer-songwriter in country music. I go by the name Mason James. The song is called Turn to the Sun. Hope you like it, and I hope it brightens your day. Don't want to leave my flip-flops alone in the sand. My worn-out cowboy boots will surely understand. One more shot of Cuervo never hurt anyone. But if there's trouble finding me, turn to the sun. I said, if there's trouble finding me, turn to the sun. 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 You could have your suit and tie in bright light city view. Give me the painted skies and ocean water's blue. 'Cause I'll be sitting shirtless till the daylight is done. And like a morning gypsy, I turn to the sun. Like a morning gypsy, I turn to the sun. Turn to the sun. Turn to the sun. 'Cause all I know is satisfy my soul. Play it again, 'cause it never gets old. All I know is satisfy my soul. Play it again, 'cause it never gets old. Now satisfy my soul, 'cause it never gets old. Satisfy my soul. I never thought I'd leave that cold-hearted town. I wonder if they'll miss me when I'm not around. Your summer may be over, but mine has just begun. So if you'd like to join me, turn to the sun. I said, if you'd like to join me, turn to the sun. Turn to the sun. Turn to the sun. 'Cause all I know is satisfy my soul. Play it again, 'cause it never gets old. And all I know is satisfy my soul. Play it again, 'cause it never gets old. Now satisfy my soul, 'cause it never gets old. Satisfy my soul. Don't want to leave my flip-flops alone in the sand. Remember, any money that's raised from this song, or any Mason James song for that matter, will be donated to the Children's Tumor Foundation. Thank you for your support.
Hi, I'm Mason Hauser. I had NF since I was 2 months old. I'm 14 now. Thank you for CTF for all the support. This is a shout out to everyone that has NF also. Let's fight the good fight.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Paul Giardina. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Onco 360. We are very honored to be sponsoring tonight's Home is Where the Heart Is benefit for the Children's Tumor Foundation. As a specialty pharmacy focused on cancer and rare diseases, including NF, Onco 360 works with pharmaceutical manufacturers, hospitals, and doctors to get the right treatments to the right patients at the right time. We are delighted to be working with CTF in its fight to end NF. If you are living with NF, we see you. We want to help end this disease. And finally, for those watching, Please join us in our fight to end NF. Thank you for your support.
Hi, my name is Jackson, and I have neurofibromatosis type 1. It's hard.
It's really hard when you're young, but you really have to deal with that, and you have to deal with constantly being stared at, reminded that you do look differently.
It probably gave me scoliosis because I have scoliosis.
Like when I was diagnosed, doctors were telling my mother I had cancer until we finally found a doctor who was like, this is neurofibromatosis.
Different from other people, and like on my body's different than other people.
And if we want to raise awareness and be able to raise money for research, the general public needs to know what it is so they can support the cause of ending NF. My name is Aiden, and I want you to see me
and see NF.
Friends, it has been a long evening, and we are almost at the end of our show. We thank you for sticking with us through thick and thin. It's been a bumpy road, but we got it figured out. And we have to give it up for Aiden and Jackson. Those two steal my heart. If watching these NF heroes does not make you want to see NF, I don't know what will. Both of them are incredibly special people. Now, you've been waiting all night for a few very special guests, so I won't keep you in suspense too much longer. But first, we had some birthday shout-outs that came up in the chat. Happy birthday to Renee Shears from Michigan, who was excited to be watching this show on her birthday. And we also have a few more thank yous to donors. We have Brian Sullivan, thank you. Jenny Kirshner, thank you. The Mighty Meeks, thank you. James Jenkins, Alex Owens, Kristen Gulstorf, Elliot and Susan Weiner, Elizabeth Whalen. Thank you guys all so very much for your very generous contributions. With everything totaled up to this point, we are well over $250,000, and that is awesome. Also, if you've been playing along with bingo, we totally want to see where you are with your bingo card. Take a photo of that card with yourself and post it to your favorite social media channel. Be sure to tag @Children's Tumor so we don't miss it. Winners will be notified directly. And now, without further ado, here are the legendary Martin Short and Alec Baldwin.
Hi, I'm Martin Short, Emmy winner, Tony Award winner. No Oscar, but whatever, it's early. But I'm not here to talk about my accomplishments. I'm here to talk about something that I would like to do, and that is to help make NF visible. To all of you living with NF, I see you. Please join me in the fight to end NF. Thank you.
Happy NF World Awareness Day to all. I'm Alec Baldwin, and I am delighted to send a message of hope to everyone on this Zoomathon to make NF visible in honor of the 2.5 million people living with neurofibromatosis worldwide. One of those 2.5 million patients is Rose Matzuna, the daughter of my dear friends Stuart and Vicki. Rose was diagnosed as an infant and today is a beautiful young woman helping others like herself through her work with the Children's Tumor Foundation. And I have to congratulate CTF on their incredible accomplishment, getting the first ever drug approved for NF. It's absolutely amazing that while we are all sheltering in place because of COVID, CTF gets a drug approved. Who the F does that? I guess you all do. To all of you living with NF, I see you. To all of you tonight, please join me in the fight to end NF. And please support, please donate, please help us make a difference for my friend Rose and the other 2.5 million patients like her. Thank you.
How amazing is that? Alec Baldwin and Martin Short. I absolutely love both of those guys. Just incredible. And how special that Alec himself has a personal NF connection. I am so honored that both Martin and Alec came out to support our efforts to end NF tonight. Now, we are almost at our grand finale with AGT winner, magician Shin Lim. It is moments away, but we have another special moment before that. One of the most amazing voices, tenor Remy Pereira, coming from Canada, and one of the Children's Tumor Foundation's closest family members, donor, dad, and granddad, Frank Houghton, and his wife, Shelley.
Thank you, Jonathan, for your nice introduction. A wise man said that there are 4 things that everyone needs in this life. Everyone needs someone to love. Everyone needs something to hope for. Everyone needs something to believe in. And everyone needs something to do. I'm blessed that I have many someones to love. My beautiful wife, our 3 good sons, and my Ellie. Ellie is our daughter. Ellie has neurofibromatosis type 1. So does her daughter, Charlie Rose. That's our little granddaughter. Yes, I'm blessed that I have many someones to love. I have something to hope for, something very important to hope for. My hope is for a cure for NF. My hope is big. The only thing bigger than my hope is my faith that one day a cure will come. Yes, we have something to hope for. I have something to believe in. I believe in this foundation, the Children's Tumor Foundation. I believe in the people and their dedication and their mission to end NF. Yes, I have something to believe in. I have something to do. I can give of our resources. I can ask others to give. I can make others aware of NF. Yes, I have something to do. I have a lot to do. My hope is big. I want those who suffer with NF to have a big hope, to believe, to have faith that one day there will be a cure. Shelley and I are involved with the Children's Tumor Foundation because we want to know that the best research in the world is being funded to find treatments and a cure for NF. Much progress is being made. The first drug approved for NF by the FDA in April of this year. $8 million raised last year for the Discovery Fund. Every dollar to be used for research. At this unique time, the Children's Tumor Foundation, like many others, is struggling to raise funds vital to continue their mission. We're doing everything we can do to help, but we need your help. If you feel led to help, Ellie, Charlie Rose, Aiden, McKinnon, Jane, Ryder, Brianna, and I will all be eternally grateful. No donation is too large or too small. Someone's dollar will be the dollar that finds a cure for NF. Maybe it will be yours. Thank you. Charlie Rose, come here. Can you look up there and tell everybody, say thank you?
Thank you.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Come on, Baba, come on.
Okay, just a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna just, okay, well, Bubba's gonna talk here for a minute, okay? Do you wanna hold hands? Okay. There.
Hey, this is Remigio, and I'm here because of neurofibromatosis. I want to make neurofibromatosis visible to all those who don't see it. There's a lot of people suffering with this disease right now, and for all those who are suffering, I want you to know that I see you. And I'm here to try and help fight NF and raise awareness and raise some funds to be able to help our friends in need. Sending you all lots of love, peace, and health. I'd like to sing a song for you that means a lot to me. I hope you enjoy. Lots of love to you all.
Welcome back to Home is Where the Heart Is. Ladies and gentlemen, we just got word that Stuart Matzuna has generously donated $10,000 to the Children's Tumor Foundation, bringing our total up to $270,000 in one night. That's because of you. Thank you. Now, ladies, gentlemen, friends, and extended family of the Children's Tumor Foundation, If you thought Remy's voice and that moment with Frank and Charlie Rose were magical, just wait until this next act. I am proud to introduce my friend, this Vegas superstar and winner of America's Got Talent. Please behold and enjoy the elegant and mind-blowing magic of Shin Lim.
Let's all fight together to end NF.
Folks, do you know what would be magic tonight? If we ended NF for good right here and right now. If you haven't donated yet and you've been meaning to, now is your time. Now is the time. There's no time like the present. Please text NNF to 41444 or go to ctf.org/heart to do that right now. My hair will never look as good as Shin Lim's. We desperately need your support, especially now in the fight to end neurofibromatosis. This broadcast will be available to you immediately on Children's Tumor YouTube channel. So if you missed something, go back and watch it again and again, and be sure to share it with all your friends. Guys, what an amazing night. To all of our NF families, the Children's Tumor Foundation is here for you. To everyone who donated, thank you so much for your generosity, for making a difference. To all those who tuned in, thank you for helping make NF visible. To our sponsors, Inflexion Therapeutics, Onco 360, and Rock Pond Pros, thank you for your incredible support of tonight's show. You've all brought us one step closer to our mission to end NF. And most of all, thank you to those living with NF, who live each day with uncertainty, not sure where your NF journey may take you, but what we know and what hopefully everyone has learned tonight is that you are strong. You are brave. You are fighters in every sense of the word. And please know, we see you. We care about you, and we love you. We will not stop until we end NF. And so to all the NF heroes, you are the real stars tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. Good night, and let's close out with a roll call of our NF heroes. I'm Jonathan Sadowski. Good night.
My name is Julia, and I have neurofibromatosis.
My name is Ken, and I have neurofibromatosis type 1.
My name is Alex, and I have neurofibromatosis type 1.
My name is Jane, and I have neurofibromatosis type 1.
My name is Laura, and I have neurofibromatosis type 2.
My name is Altana, and I have neurofibromatosis type 1.
My name is Eric, and I have schwannomatosis.
My name is Aiden Frazier, and I have neurofibromatosis.
My name is Jackson, and I have neurofibromatosis type 1.
My name is Yuneri, and I have neurofibromatosis.
My name is Brianna, and I have neurofibromatosis type 1.
My name is Marcus, and I have neurofibromatosis type 1.
My name is Alex, and I have neurofibromatosis type 2.
My name is Robert, and I have neurofibromatosis type 1.
My name is Adam, and I have NF1. My name is Amaya, and I have neurofibromatosis.
My name is McKinnon, and I have neurofibromatosis type 2.
My name is Dan, and I have neurofibromatosis type 1.
My name is Hayden, and I have neurofibromatosis.
My name is Alwyn, I have neurofibromatosis type 1.
My name is Sandy, and I have neurofibromatosis.
And my name is Owen, and I have NF.
you.